as the world is facing economic uncertainty, I know a lot of crypto guys are now panicking, all right? Because the world is facing economic uncertainties and inflation is rising. Like inflation is rising and geopolitical tension is affecting the market. When the two elephants are fighting, the ground suffers the more, all right? So market is quietly repositioning. In a time like this, the strongest crypto ecosystem survive. All right. So most people are preparing for the worst to come. But today, let's talk about PulseChain and PulseX and HEX and what matters right now. All right. So that you don't panic sell your bag thinking it's over. Oh, it's over. I know. Yes, if you think about it, we might be in a bear market. Who knows? But you have to understand that crypto have already changed. Crypto is no longer 4-year cycle as we know. Crypto now move with geopolitical tension, inflation. It moves by the normal traditional market. All right. So the 4-year cycle that we normally our traditional rule on crypto, I think it have already been broken. Because if you calculate it very well, that means we are in bear market. Some people are saying we are already in bear market. But if you look at it very well, all this we are facing in the market today is because of our geopolitical tension that is affecting the market. If you see what Trump is doing in Greenland and all of that. So all of that is affecting the market. You cannot take that away. So crypto was created for a moment like this. All right. So right now, the global market is under pressure. Government are running a large difficulties. All right. And the geopolitical conflict is rising. If you look at what NATO, can you imagine NATO and the US having a fallout? That's something that we have never imagined in the last 80 years. It's happening now. So the geopolitical conflict still remain unsolved. All right? And everything is rising. If you look at economic growth, is slowing. UK have not even seen any economic growth for the last 2 years. All right? And many regions remain slowly economic since COVID-19. Most countries have not even recovered. So central bank are signaling a future rate cut, which nobody is taking them serious because things are not strong. But because of the system is fragile, all right? So historically, this environment reduces confidence in traditional finance system. Historically, if you look at 2008 crash, this is how exactly everything unfolded. And before you know, we have the biggest market crash in history. We might have it again. Who knows? All right? So what it means for crypto, let's understand what this thing means for crypto. Crypto was created for a moment like this, when fiat currency trust was lost. So right now, fiat currency system is being weakened. All right? You have to understand that. I have to understand it. So Bitcoin continues to act as a hedge against inflation. That is the main point of Bitcoin. It's created in 2008, after the 2008 market crash. So Bitcoin and crypto was created for a moment like this. All right? So at this time, users are becoming more sensitive about transaction and cost and efficiency, which high cost of transaction fee and congestion on Ethereum and Bitcoin. You cannot scale on Bitcoin ecosystem now. You cannot do any transaction on Bitcoin ecosystem now, which that is when PulseChain come into place. All right, so that is why PulseChain was built for this moment, because PulseChain was designed specifically for efficiency and a low gas fee and high throughput. All right, on uncertainty times, people transact less. All right, and when they do this transaction, the cost matters a lot for them. They want a low fees. They don't want to pay $100 for fee. And right now you can see Ethereum fee is low. That is, PulseChain fee is lower. So that is why I say PulseChain is built for this. So people are not transacting on Bitcoin ecosystem because high gas fee, congestion, and all of that. So this is why I said this is why PulseChain was built for a moment like this. So PulseChain doesn't fit all this noise. First, PulseChain is for long-term narrative. PulseChain is going to win in the long term. We definitely win in a long term. All right. And if you look at HEX encourages delayed gratification, whereby people stake their coin for a long time, so they don't worry about what is happening in the market. They don't worry about nothing, and they stake their coin. All right. In unstable micro conditions like this, HEX system reward the patient and the disciplined people. So to become a hexcant, you have to understand delayed gratification, whereby you stake your coin. You don't need to sell. You don't need to panic sell now. If you look at people are panicking, some people are panicking. Oh, we are going low. If you look at the news, if you look at like now, you are going to be seeing random news, panicking news, whereby you are tempted to sell your bag. But if you stake your HEX long term, you don't have to worry about all this. That is why I said this is how HEX was designed. So HEX holders understand this cycle. They are not panicking. They are not driving. They are not driven by the headline of a news or They stake their coin and they go and sleep. So that is why I said PulseChain was built for this moment. And if you look at what PulseX was doing, the infrastructure benefit even the activities on PulseX ecosystem now. So PulseX ecosystem benefit more usage. Every single day PulseX is burning. As people are transacting in the ecosystem, PulseX is burning. So you have to understand that this is how the new ecosystem is maturing. All right? You have to understand it. PulseChain is all about confidence without hype. I'm not hyping PulseChain. Oh, PulseChain is no. You have to understand it. PulseChain does not need a hype to survive. It needs time and development and adoption. So market move in cycle and attention comes and go. Strong infrastructure remain. You have to understand it. You have to know that PulseChain was built for this moment, and HEX reward long-term people who understand delay gratification, whereby you stake your coin. You don't need to worry about anything. Market dump, market doesn't dump. You don't need to worry about nothing. You basically stake your coin and just leave it. All right. So let me leave you with this. As the global uncertainty continues to rise, does not eliminate opportunity in crypto. That does not make crypto to be shitcoin, or what that does is it creates more opportunity. So if you look at HEX, PulseChain, and the PulseX, and now PulseX is coming, they are not short-term traders. This crypto I'm mentioning now is a long-term play. So it's a long-term positioning. It's 2-3 years, 1-2 years, they are here. So it's not like pump and dump every week, pump and dump coin. So this is why you need to position yourself, because this might be the last low you will see PulseChain. This might be the last low you see HEX and PulseChain. All right. Those who understand crypto cycles stay patient and patient and persisting. All right. So market always reward the patient. I am here in 2022. I understand it. We thought it's over. Lunar clash, Bitcoin went to 15,000. At the end of the day, everybody who bought that time is still in profit. I understand. That is why I am encouraging you to get your hand on PulseChain and PulseX and HEX, because at the end of the day, you are going to win. So I want you to understand, you don't need to buy when the street is bullish. You need to buy when there is blood in the street. So that is why you need to get your hand on PulseChain and PulseX and HEX. And PulseX is coming. So market is going to reward the patient. So forget about the global tension, the geopolitical tension that is rising. the world is tired. We are not going to see a new war. United States is not going to invade Greenland and they start shooting NATO. That is insane. It doesn't make any sense. You don't shoot your allies. All right? It doesn't make any sense. So if you think, oh, Trump is going to deploy soldiers, they are going to shoot in Greenland, then you must be joking. All right? So get your hand on PulseChain, get your hand on HEX and HEX and PulseX, and wait for PulseX is coming. The future is bright. You have to be patient, be open-minded. Just start your normal work, start dollar cost averaging your favorite coin. We are going to, once you choose a strong coin, we are going to come back. The bull market will come back. All right? I will leave you with this. Don't invest what you can't afford to lose. Crypto is very risky. I'm not a financial advisor. Stay healthy, stay crypto, and I will see you in the next one.